This is All the Mods 10. I'm Solus44, and we are playing a little bit with Dire Things, just Dire Things today. I'm not going to do a whole lot on it. I'm not a pro. I'm just learning how to do it, and I'm not gonna lie. It took me a full day to kind of wrap my head around how this thing works. Someone in the comments told me that I can move just Dire Things around with cardboard boxes, this time stuff, and yeah. I figured it out, but I don't know. I think I figured it out. I'm sure there's a far more efficient way of doing it than this. I did update to the newest pack version, and if you do that, I highly, highly recommend, big time, that you check your RAM. Mine reset back to 6 MB, whatever, 6 GB. Sorry, 6 GB of RAM. And yes, it works, but it doesn't. It was like running out. It wasn't running out. It had stagger. Okay. I switched it over back to what I originally put it for, and that's 20 gigabytes of RAM, which is roughly 1/3 of what I have ish on this PC. It actually has 64 gigabytes of RAM, so it takes up quite a bit of RAM when I want to run it. Now, what you're going to see here is the different stages of the time blocks. Okay. I'll show you my exact. Whoop, look at that. You can see it working. All right, I moved those blocks around with boxes, cardboard boxes from Mechanism, but I had them placed around here, and it was cool and all. But let me show you exactly how you do this process, or at least how I did it. Okay, you can take your amethyst block, right? You bring it over here, and if you have it set up properly, let me explain that properly thing. You have to have at least 60. That's too easy now. You can't have over 50 quanta, but you can have as much arcana as you want. So you have to keep this quanta you have to keep it below 50. Okay, so there it is. I got it set up. It's 45, 65, 53. I used Hello Shelves, and then I used these Geo deals to pull down the quanta. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Once you get it set up, it's pretty easy. Now you could probably automate this process, but I don't need to anymore. But this gives you budding amethyst. Now, you could probably go and find some budding amethyst and silk touch it. Okay, go for it. That'll work too. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, go for it. That works for you. Go for it. So this is what I did. I placed this here, then I placed this here. I gave it. Now this is. Oh, it got picked up. Okay, now it requires skulk, which I have now. It tons of skulk, and you'll see it infest it. And these are basically gonna become time blocks, which are a certain color. I'll just watch it. It doesn't take that long. And cool. How? Change into the thingy. Alright, so they become green. Well, this color green. It's gonna take a while. They'll change colors. Right? Leave it alone. Don't touch it. You'll see it's got like these little particles absorbing into it. But then you get weird particle effects going on. There, it's blue. Okay? Once they turn blue, then they can be moved. You need 3. I needed 3. I actually did it a lot. I made a lot more than that, as you can tell. All right, so then you have to move them over to the nether. Okay, so they'll turn orange once you turn the nether. So let me take you to the nether, show you that. Do 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 do. It's raining outside. Oh yeah, I didn't put a waystone there. I have to manually travel. I know. I'm gonna put a waystone there now. It's wait, what? Oh, that's for going upstairs. I still never completed this. I can't believe I didn't. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I did to the house too. All right. So you'll see that this one is green. That's because it's waiting in line. I set up these advanced swappers. I gave it 400 ticks. I don't know if that's long enough, too long. I don't know. I have to figure out how to shorten that down. But you want it to last as long as you possibly can. Did someone just teleport around me? Oh no, it's the sound of this being swapped. All right, I got the router. It's just here to give it energy. I gave it a starter gate. It doesn't take hardly energy at all to run this process. I told it to yes, swap these budding time crystal. Actually, it should also for this one. It's allowed to swap the budding time crystal, and you see it has to be once it's blue. You'll see it starting to absorb. Actually, this is the wrong color, so I'm probably missing out. Oh, it swapped again. When the blue one comes back, it'll eventually turn red. So yeah, I did this one a little messed up. In my head, it works. I was doing a group of them at once, but it really just better to have one. They're swapped again. Let me put the waystone down. Oh, wait, look at that. That one's already named. Let's rename it to so Nether Time Crystals. Oh, there it is. See, this is red now because it was blue. It was blue, right? It swapped to the blue, but as soon as it did, it turned orange. Okay, orange, not red. Sorry, orange. And now it's swapping. Okay, this one's blue again. Let me show you why. Oh man. Oh, these see these are blue now. After the crystals break, you can hear them. This is breaking. I have it set so that it compares NBT, so it specifically is this time cluster. And all you have to do is just to time cluster and then make sure you grab the full one. Don't grab the large time cluster, grab the full one, drag it over to here, and then just make sure it's allowed to break and only, and then make sure you set it for the exact spot. I don't even need it big like that anymore. So there. I did have it doing a group, like I said, but then you have to blacklist. I have to blacklist all the different stuff that's going on. This is a crystal growth accelerator. See, this is set to. I don't have to worry about these anymore. It's only targeting that one block. This one is also. Oh crap! So typing budding works, but it only gives you the green one. Okay. So this one's gotta get swapped. So this one says deny, do not swap. Do not swap the green one, but do swap the orange one. This one's do not swap the green one, but do swap. It'll swap the orange one. So it's targeting that block. And this one is linked. See, it'll hold on. When this grows, I haven't set up too much time. Let's take this down. Right? Yeah, this one's bound to the nether. And this one is, so let's take this one down as well. This one is bound to the end. This way I don't have to travel up to the top all the time. Let's go ahead and place this here. I'm going to be going back and forth. I'll show you the end, or the nether. No, the end. It's now set for here. So it's absorbing time from this dimension, and it'll change to green. Oh, that just swapped with green. Basically, as long as this block is traveling through time, it's not going to move the crystals. The crystals they're stuck. Does that make sense? Like the crystals are here. You could probably break, I don't know. These are large though. They're going to take absolutely forever. You lose one block to the accelerator. See, now it's back to the orange. And this one is set to allow green. Take it down to 400. So this one will not swap the orange until it turns green. When it turns green, it should immediately turn like swap. But there's another one that's timing is different. Anyway, it rotates through and it breaks it. I don't have the timing correct, obviously, but you can move the block around. I love this thing. This swapper is amazing. It's like a silk toucher. And this one's bound to the overworld. I am not going to. Let's take this down to 300. 300 ticks. I don't know. You could do a timer. There's also a way of doing a redstone signal that can read the block. Right? Like you could set it up to read the block so that it would give a redstone signal to it. But see, that one just turned green. That's why I made a time sound. And then now this one came from the nether. Then one in the nether is now green. You get the idea, I think. It's, yeah. Wait, what? Where's my time crystal room? So you get the idea. Look how long these take. These have been sitting for a long time. Um, these right here, this should already have gone off. Oh, that's right. It does need the room. It does need the radius because it has to be able to get to these blocks. So, right? See, now it loses its energy. Well, I don't know. Does it have to? No, it does need to be that big. Just make sure that you have this inside here and allow list in there, or it'll break everything. Like this thing is pretty sweet. And I use the efficiency Eclipse alloy pickaxe. It's got fortune, efficiency, boon of the earth, whatever. You could legitimately turn this into a farming system for actually additions pretty easily with just this one block. And then I could also double this up, I think, with an entangled block. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to break the game. I'm already getting close enough. Now, so this one's green. You can see it as soon as it breaks, it turns blue, etc. Now, these are the soul surges. They are on all of the sides that I can connect it to speed this growth accelerator up. Now, I don't know why it says stored 00 whatever 0, but it's online, so it's working. I don't know if that's like I need to put a upgrade in this thing or something. Wonder if I can increase the speed even. I could probably increase it even more. Let's go card, energy card. I don't know if this one could take an energy card. It can. Is it gonna matter? I don't know. Heck, I might as well go ahead and put one on. It'd be really cool if you could put like a tick accelerator into the accelerator. That would be incredible. Does this one take it too? No? Just checking. So I don't know if this thing is max speed or not, but it grows everything pretty fast. I've been letting it run for a little while. It still takes time. You can't really cheat that. But I'm at 134 now, so I mean, I'm getting there. Really don't need to go that far. What if I could bring it down by half? Oh, no. Okay. Uh, No, not Y. It'll be this. Yeah. I can't really bring it by half. It just has to be that big. Oh well. Anyway, as long as it reaches all these, and they just keep swapping them. Now I should probably set it to wait long enough that it gets energy and time from all the dimensions long enough. I don't know. Seems to be working. I mean, I'm at 134. It'll swap until it gets there. And I haven't tried bringing it down in time on this side here. There, so there. It just has to go through all three dimensions, and then it'll eventually turn this color, and then eventually you'll get this right here. Now, that being said, these things cause you to have weird special effects take place when you're holding them. I didn't know that. Oh, see, sometimes you get the speed boost out of nowhere, that's kind of cool, but it also can randomly give you a negative effect as well. So just yeah, it's just at random and it's terrible. There's holes in everywhere. I'm basically just gonna dig this room out. You get the idea, I think. That's pretty much it. Um, yeah, you can see it switching now. Actually, wish I could figure out how to make this run a little different, but I don't know. It seems legit. I'm also wondering maybe if I shouldn't just turn these way down, right? Because I want these to go away as fast as possible. So let's go ahead and run the allow green or the deny greens. Shift right clicking this to turn this down, and then shift left click to turn it up by 10. Otherwise, it's one at a time. I don't know if 60 seconds or 60 ticks is long enough for the growth to take place. That's really what I need to do is when it turns green, I need it to stay long enough that it grows. There. Yeah, I think you're the problem. Let's. Yeah. We're gonna need to go here. Ah, there we go. So this is the one that's not switching. So I'm gonna have to let it wait a little longer here. Go that long. It works. These crystals don't go anywhere. And I don't know if they grow. Actually. Oops. You can silk touch these, and you can get them for decorative blocks if you wanted to. Personally, don't know why you would do that, but it's the thing. Okay, so it turned green. And now it's orange. Yeah. So that's it. That's the whole process. That's the thing. Now, also, what I needed to do was blaze gold, right? So, uh, yeah, you can make blaze gold automated if you want to. You could do the same kind of process, I guess, in a way with the placer breaker, and a detector to detect the blaze gold, whatever those nuggets are, blaze gold, these things, raw blaze gold. You could have it detect these things right here. Um, you could have it swap these gold blocks out with from these to these, and just keep an activator, and have the activator underneath or somewhere touching the whatever goo you're using, because apparently you can use 3 different goos on this thing, and then you can get your raw blaze gold and just keep on doing it that way. I went the bees route, and I gave a blaze bloom goo to a gold bee and turned it into a blaze gold, and I'm about to take an iron bee. Like, these are both adult sets, and I'm going to create 2 paracore bees. Routers and beehives interaction changed. I should mention that, because no one else told me. No one told me. I've already got the paracore block ready to go. Um, but what I'm trying to say is the modular router has to be above the advanced oak beehive now. It was allowed to be above the expansion box, because I had them over here versus over here. And yeah, well, if you do that now, it won't work. So if you're clogged up, you might want to check your routers. I don't know if it was a router that changed or if it was the beehives that changed. I have no idea, but now you have to make sure that it's pulling straight from the oak beehive. You can't, or whatever beehive you have, you can't have it pulling from the expansion box. All right, so these are a pain in the butt to do, and I gotta have cages, which I don't have any reusable cages at the moment, because they're all full of like Prosper bees, zombies, my chocolate mining bee. I don't know why I got nine diamond bees. I think I'm gonna have to make an emerald bee or 2 or 3. I got platinum, sweat bees, crystalline bees, you name it. All right, iron bee, boom, caught it. There's my ferrocore bee. So iron bee, boom, caught it. Now these are already adults. I always choose the ones that have high for their productivity. The rest I don't really pay attention to. And the puller is not working, I guess. Oh, it's out of range. That's why. I was like, oh no, what else did I do wrong? Yeah, I like the pullers, the the Mark IIs, because the Mark IIs, I think the core should do it. Yeah. Now it's gonna take a minute. There you go. The Mark IIs have a really decent range on them, and you don't have to do sending and pulling. You just pull it straight, and it'll do its thing. So there's Paracore, Paracore. So now I have the 2 Paracores. They're good to go. I don't know what other raw. Um, so I should, in theory, now I should have Shadow, Blaze, and Paracore. Is there another one? There's a whole bunch. Celestial, Eclipse. Oh, these are coals. Eclipse Ember. What's the Ember do? I say what? 2.592 million energy in 1 piece of coal? Wow. All right. Well, I don't have the raw celestial, whatever this stuff is. It looks like a bee can be made for that as well. And it is a diamond bee with void shimmer. Okay. Well, I want that. I mean, why not? I got one Void Shimmer Goo. That's not good. I know it's going to require this ahead of time. Making that stuff manually is the reason why I'm doing this. So I need a Diamond Bee, which I happen to have a few of. Why is he different than the rest? Well, one of these things is not like the other. Let's go ahead and make that change. Ooh, he tried to run away. Little punk. Oh, because his endurance is medium. Meh. All right. So in theory, now I've got to slit the combs up to be centrifuge. We have blaze gold ones, and then we have the ferrocore ones, and then sooner or later we'll get some celestium. All right, it should take a few minutes, but once it catches up, it should be okay. I'm waiting for the celestium. Wow, I do get a lot of combs going through this thing. I have a sender sending glass bottles to it. That's from this router right here, which is the same thing as this one, etc., etc. You guys get the idea. This is the most compact thing I've done in a while. Like, I know I could hide all this stuff. I don't really feel like it anymore. Honestly, I'm getting a little tired. Okay, where's my Celestium? Oh, also, while I'm waiting, the Eclipse Wand, shift right click, you can change the settings. This is the gate, which I should have been using. Somebody told me in the comments, thank you, you're awesome. It's a little too late. I already did all the stuff. But going to the Twilight Forest with this gate rod piece that's cheating. It's cheating. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we'll look. I'll show you. Hopefully, I don't hurt anything doing this. 20 block. Ah, it's okay. It won't. It will kill you if you stay too long, but it does 20 blocks. So I can go down 20 blocks. I can see X-raying exactly 20 blocks. This is an amazing tool. I mean, what? What? I totally missed out because I just didn't want to learn about dire stuff. Now you can turn it off and then it doesn't do anything. But you can also right click and change the distance and stuff. I don't know for sure what void shift is. I think that's just me teleporting. Yeah, that's just me teleporting, and then there's the air burst, which it's just like a jet forward. And it looks like it requires some energy. I don't know for sure. It doesn't break. Oh yeah, it's all energy controlled. So it's unbreaking. I really like this gate. I think it's amazing. How far did I travel? Holy crap. Wow, did I travel really far or what? Oh, wow, I did. That's crazy. Huh. Well, this is as fast as I fly. So maybe the air burst is better. Technically, it's faster than flight. My flight right now, anyway. If I push forward and do this, look at how fast I'm moving. Wondering if I can teleport that fast. Oh, I'll break the game doing that. Yeah, I guess be careful with this. Let's just put the airburst back on and go back to my base. Huh? All right, we'll just do this. You get the idea, guys. Thank you for showing me this, whoever did. Amazing tool. Can't say I don't love it. And everything goes back to normal. I don't know how he did that. That's just super. That's real magical stuff right there. I did do a little bit of construction, nothing extreme, just a few. Uh, you know, I filled in some glass, added some scaffolding. I want to do something to cover around the mob farm, the oldest mob farm I have. And I'm going to legitimately make that mob farm I have in my compact machine. I'm going to turn it into like a full on, um, like legitimate one. It works. Like it doesn't just, I turn it on and turn it off. Like I want to make it so that it's just running, but I got to have enough storage space. And I'm a little scared that I'm not going to have enough storage space. I mean, yeah, I do have millions of storage still available, but some of the stuff is getting a little bit out of hand. I mean, it's turning red. These ones right here aren't. So they're good. The mega storages, the bulk storages are good, and of course the infinite drive's good. But yeah, that's it. I got the time thing going. Now I want to do. So I should be able to. Oh, there's the comb. See, I'm at 154. I just let that run. I can increase it. I know I can make that a lot faster too. But I don't. Like I said, I'm gonna mess with it. All right, let's check out this comb. Celestigen. And I'll have it go to this one. There. And now, if I go at just Dire, I should see Celestigems, Raw Ferrocore, Raw Blaze Gold, and Raw Eclipse Alloy. All I could ever use. Now, this Portal Fluid Catalyst, I got this as a quest reward from something, I don't know. And then a Polymorphic Catalyst, I don't know how to use that stuff yet. Both of these two catalysts, I'm not too sure. It just one just says drop in water. And Portal Fluid Catalyst. I'm guessing that's just for the advanced portal gun, which I don't. I think the advanced portal gun can make a portal dimensionally versus the regular portal gun, which I've had forever. And then there's this advanced polymorphic wand. I don't understand the idea with these um random polymorph. It sounds kind of scary to me. I don't want. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I want to randomly teleport stuff. Void shift wand. We have that one. So we actually have the Eclipse Gate wand, so we're good. With Time wand, that's the one we can make now. Which energy isn't the issue, but time fluid is. Also, I need to set up a process for these so we can get Ferrocore. Oh, on the other part, Sproblin's server is up and running, and I'm able to get on it. Oh yeah, this is working out great. So I'm super excited about it. It has something wrong with the speed or something where JEI is flickering. His server is just not quite communicating fast enough, I guess, with the internet, or there's something maybe in the router possibly. We haven't quite narrowed it down. He's working on it though, and when he gets it ready, and it's working well. I died a few times because of the jitter jatter. Like when you go to fly, you got to jump and then it like stops. Like there's not very many. I want to say there's not that many mods, but the truth is there's probably about 100 mods, a little bit less than 100 mods. Most of them are quality of life mods, but there's Zycraft, Ars Nouveau, create a bunch of different creates, routers. There's no real storage system yet, but Create has a storage system. I'm working on figuring out how that works. What's the other one? This one. All right. Let's scroll down and see if it'll tell me. Wait. Yeah, I'm running out of. I'll run out of room soon. And the upgrades are great. It really is. You guys have no idea how happy I am. I say I'm upset about some things, but oh look, see, there's a pattern that's no good since the update. So I'll have to fix it. I had to pull this one out. There was the Infinity Backpack. It's now just a crafting recipe. You don't even need to put it inside the fluid thing. So yeah, I hope I'm putting this in the right one. Mm, it looks like it is. I mean, whatever makes these should be able to make these, right? Let's find out. How would I find out? Well, we can find out this way. We'll do. If one works, they'll all work. Yeah, they work. That was weird. It did 7 and then just boom. Okay, let's take a look at this crafting recipe and see what it is. It's for an Enderium gear. Again? Enderium gear. I wonder what happened there. Yeah, it's a pretty good recipe. There, see, this is just a regular recipe. I remade it. You can see all the new recipes I make as I go. I have the blazing seed for the blazing crystal. Uh, eh, I think you have to change priority on various different deals. I did not do that. 1 second, I need to go downstairs more. I thought I turned the light shows off. Oh no. I thought I turned the lasers off of the routers. I guess I didn't. Alright. This router is attached to what one? Let's see. I also realized that I should start labeling stuff more often like I'm doing here. I think it works pretty well. And I should be doing that to these as well. I can look in here and see what it is they do, but you just get so much stuff going on. You kind of, I lose track of what each one thing's doing. This is now able to stay clear for now. Um, I don't know how much longer that's going to last. That's my recycling. Oh, I got close enough to Dyer's. It's down here. Nearly infinite experience now. I have this set to just run, and it's having a hard time. Oh yeah, I gotta cancel that. There. So I just need to stick that at 64. Oh, I ran out of skulls. Oh no, how did I do that? Does it not know the difference now? All right, what's the router that's sending it to? I don't know which router it is that's being sent. It's been so long. This thing is awesome. Entangle blocks. Okay. Okay. Huh. I had some updates, so I don't know if it broke my stuff. Most of the stuff is fine. I don't running a whole lot of auto crafting all the time. This is another one of those I'm gonna set up somewhere else so I can get this intro stuff. 'Cause I need a lot of these crystals, these intro crystals. Where is that at? Let me see. How would I locate that? Because there's multiple ways to make wither skulls. And I know that my system is, oh no, maybe that's not like loaded anymore. I'm gonna run out of time without even knowing it. I found the water temple for Cataclysm also. See, I see him. He's generating. Wow. Okay, so then I guess it is time to upgrade the mob duplicate. Whoa. These things are annoying. So when those blow up, sometimes it kills one of these guys in here. Especially the little slimes. Now, if it kills them in the mid-air, sometimes it'll throw a slime out. And I'm gonna make this legit. I'm gonna make a few more of these hoppers, absorption hoppers, and I'm gonna place them, next to each other and basically just shove everything into this drawer. But this thing is running like crazy. Why can't I run the wither skulls? But if I got these, then I should be able to craft these. I don't know how to change the priority. What? Oh, that is cool. I didn't know it did this. But see, I don't know why it's prioritizing that particular pattern over the other patterns that are there. Because I have multiple patterns in the system, and it used to prioritize them, and now I guess since the update, it's stopped. And I'm wondering if that's just. I hope the patterns aren't messed up now. Because there's also this option, right? The loot fabricator. See, there's the slime. And then these are sticking around out here. I'm getting lots of gems and stuff too. And see, there's wither bones. Hmm, that's frustrating. Let's go ahead and make the upgrades, and I'll fix the patterns. I need the efficiency, not egg. Okay, let's look here. Okay, we need efficiency. And processing. I don't know if I want to do the speed on it. I'm just going to take a hit from this guy here in a second. Okay, let's go. Wither skull, okay. Let's see if that helps. Does speed it up some. Let's go ahead and leave. I want to, I don't want to do it too fast because then it won't be perpetual. It definitely is perpetual still. I just need to figure out why it's prioritizing, or if I can prioritize the loot. Fabricator, this one. There is a priority. So now it should start running. It's higher priority than my crafting grid, I think. Yikes, guys, sorry about that. Is there a way of changing the priority on this? Running 7 jobs. What jobs? No. Make it 650. 40. Go. Matter of fact, what jobs are you running, buddy? How about we do that? Maybe that was a problem. I didn't know it did that. And now it should definitely be working on Wither Skulls. What? Oh, why? It used them up. But I have these patterns too. All right, let's find it. Okay, this one right here is number 1 in the process. And I took it out. Let's take a look. Did it not? No, it ate it. I don't see it. Look at all these patterns I had to make, guys. Wow, it didn't. It did eat them. It ate my other patterns that were duplicates. Well, okay, I'll put it back, and then I'll just make the other one again. So there's this one's already in. This one and this one. Does it prioritize by the row? Because then I'd be in trouble. There it goes. Now it's really kicking it. Now it's using that one. All right, let's look for another pattern that we had. This one, oops. This one will work if I do the B. I don't want to do the B. And I don't have the Wither Essence. I think that's going to be a thing. So I'm just going to leave it this way. Between that and the duplication, well, let's take this and turn it down, though. Let's make it 256. There. That way there's always at least a few in the system, and you can see it running. This thing is supposed to scroll, I thought. If not, the requester's only good for 5 items. I'm probably going to make another one then and set it up so that I always have a certain number of iron, a certain number of gold, a certain number, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That way I don't have just dust, because I have millions of dust. And these steel nuggets are insane still. But look, I got 1.1 million copper dust. I'm never going to need that much copper. And I mean, this is gold dust, iron dust. You get the idea. How much time do I got? I'm over, aren't I? No, I'm right on. Hopefully everything came out this recording. I know that I did cover stuff really fast. I think the next thing I need to look at is this fluid. Why did my phone just make a stupid noise? Oh. You know, when you see something online and you just kind of share it with somebody, I get that all day long. I don't send stuff to people very often. I like how I can see it grow. See, we're at 177 right now. Then it'll swap. There's got to be a way of speeding that up a lot faster. I'm not concerned about speeding it up, but I know there's got to be a way. All right, I want to make this primordial fluid stuff. So fluid, is it time fluid? Time fluid. Time. There we go. Time fluid. It says, so it's a two-step process. You have to drop polymorphic catalyst to make polymorphic fluid. What is that for? Legitimately, what is it for? Oh, okay. It allows water to become useful for other direwolf stuff. Blaze Ember into here becomes unrefined liquid fuel. This is for portal fluid. But what I need to get to is time fluid. So oh, that was one of these things. See, this one didn't even give me a doggone full growth. It gave me large time crystals. It gave me one time crystal. Yeah, gotta get that gone. I just left them here so that I could swap them out and stuff as this thing was moving stuff around. So, all right, we're gonna need a dropper, water placer. I was doing all kinds of stuff behind my back, isn't it? So, fluid placer. I'm not worried about industrial foregoing. It can kiss my butt now. I don't think it's gonna work. It stopped working for me, and now I'm afraid to use it, and now I'm switching back to one that didn't work. All right, fluid placement. I really don't. I know this is claustrophobic, guys. I really need to work on the mana weave so I can make it look a little bit more open, and then open this room up. I hope this was understood how I did this. Basically, all you got to do is swap it, and then you use the Ferrocore wrench to link it to the different dimensions. You have to use the advanced one. So unfortunately, that's the only thing I know of, because the advanced one will go cross-dimensional. I don't think the simple one will go cross-dimensional. Oh, there we go. I had it set for like 500. Yeah, it's definitely not long enough. I want to take this to take longer. I want this to stay here until it does that. If you get your timing just right, you should be able, in theory, to swap, swap, like yeah, like this. See, I just used up the next one. Whatever. It works. It works, it's just slow. Yeah, there's probably a better way of doing it. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I'm not worried about it. Because I wasn't ever planning on doing this like this anyhow. I really wasn't. This was just a whole, I wonder if I can do this. And then sure enough. But now I want to be able to make the paradox, this thing. I need this time fluid. So fluid placer. I can do that anywhere I want, really. Where do I want to put that? Kind of want to do this over here. I bet you somebody's sitting here going, why haven't you made that mob farm work yet down there? Let me tell you, you guys, I'm not the only one, but I know you guys are obsessed with speed on this game. I I love going fast and getting things done quickly. Vanilla Minecraft, I can almost do a speed run, but I can't quite do it. Like the dragon system, the part where you gotta be able to be really skilled, I cannot do that part, even if I wanted to. And I've watched these people do like the records and stuff. What are they doing? They are breaking the game with their seed searching and all this other stuff. I'm like, that's not me. I like this. I like the pace of this. Okay, that's going to be stairs. Yeah. Oh, ha! You know, I'm going to set this up off camera and then I'll just show you guys. But I wanted to, there was one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Can't remember what it was now. Oh yeah, you can't break these with Silk Touch. It won't work. But I think you can use like a. There used to be a wand that let you move stuff. Anyway, I think that you can move it with like Ars Nouveau, probably. Yeah, you get the idea. What was it I wanted to show you? Oh, I know. I found the water temple. Ta-da! Water temple. Next episode, I'm here. Right? It looks like this. It's Ender's Cataclysm's water temple. Thing is massive. And what the heck? Oh yeah. These little things are very useful. These things are usually you got good items that come in these chests. Obviously I don't need them anymore. Oh, this dude just come after me. Shark. Oh. Sharks don't have squat. For a creature that does so much annoyance, you would think that they would be like the stuff. But yeah, this is it. Pretty sweet, isn't it? I think it's gorgeous. Probably one of the coolest things I've seen. And look, you can breathe in here, so you don't have to worry about it. But I cleared most of it out so that I could go take on the boss next episode. I even went through. He's down there. You have to activate him. So you have to kill the guys that are guarding this. And if you get everything for it, you can use. Oh, that's weird. You can use amethyst. It's provided, and you can use that on the amethyst deal with the You have the amethyst crab, I think, is whatever it is. Amethyst crab. Pretty sweet. I haven't done the amethyst crab yet, but if you do at L L underscore and there we go. You get this. You can craft this abyssal sacrifice. This is what you really. They gave you two options for it. I had the coral chunk, but you can get this crystallized coral. I didn't get that. These athames. I don't know how you say it. Those you get from killing creatures nearby. So you basically get all this stuff. Here's your block of amethyst. You get from right here. And this spawn just like this. I'm pretty sure it spawns like this for everybody. You're going to right click this abyssal sacrifice on this altar down here. See, there's plenty of guys to murder. And oh, here's the crab. Another crab. I didn't even know the crab was down here. A Coralsaurus. I have no idea if a bow will work. Oh, it does. Yeah, so the bow's they got a short range, but basically you use this on it, it's going to turn into a freaking crazy creature. And look at that. These guys are appearing far more often than they used to. So that's it for today, guys. You're gonna go up and down with these bubble evaders, I guess. I learned my lesson from the last episode where I fought the guy and died. I checked out the area a little bit more. Yeah, I'm using a bow underwater. Sue me. Oh, look at that. I haven't socketed anything yet. I still haven't. See, those guys drop. Hey, punk. Oh, yeah, attacking me is not a good idea, homie. I guess got some cool little special effects. You get the idea. You get all the stuff from these guys, and you can use it to summon your boss. And that's gonna happen next episode because I want to take a break from racking my brain on how to craft all this stuff. But yeah, there you go. And you can, you can tell I've been working pretty hard at getting this stuff set up. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'd show you the wave, but you can't see me. I'm not gonna take this stuff off. All my scarves and all this stuff are legitimately. Oh, did I show you guys the drown belt I got? It increases the number of amulet slots by 2. And then you have dead weight, reduces swimming speed by 25%, increases your sinking speed by 25. I don't like that. Increases the damage dealt by a player underwater by 200%. That's legit. And allows a trident. I'm not using trident. But this is amulets right here. That's what these are. So I got Charm of Flying, Charm of Night Vision, and I still got Bolt of Shadow Glaives. All of that stuff is available now. I'm going to definitely put it into the 200% or though. 220%. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a good one. Bye.